Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today we are doing a mini milk carton box. I haven't done one of these in so long. I love these, and this one is just a different size than I think I've ever made. But look how cute it is, and it says just a little hello. I thought this would be cute for a birthday, for just a friend, bring a little treat. I have lunch with one of my friends that used to work with me pretty often, and this would be so cute to give her when I see her. She always brings me something, so I always like to give her something back. But this would be so cute, filled with little chocolates, or any sweet treat would be really cute. This could always also be an Easter treat for a coworker or anything like that. Just change the sentiment on it. But look how springy it looks. I love this paper. And this is a new designer series paper I'm going to share today. We have a lot of new things coming up. And this one is called Homemade Sweetness. Now this goes with a bundle that we have. And it's so cute, y'all. I'm going to probably share that on Sunday. That bundle that goes with this, but look at the paper on here. It's just so cute. I love it all. This has got big jars on it, and then look at the little honey bear. It is so cute. There's so many cute little patterns on there. Some little spoons and some little ladybugs with flowers. And what else do we have on? Oh, look, some fruit. And this is just paper, writing paper. I thought this was so cute. That would be really cute in a scrapbook page or anything like that. But we're using this one, and then this other plaid right here we're using for this. You know me. I love gingham and plaid and all that. So that's what we're using for this little box today. But look how sweet it is. You can put a little clip on here. I like putting a little bow. It's really cute and sweet. All right, so let me tell you the size of this. It's 1.5 by 2. And let's see, how deep is this? Oh, it's 1.5 deep. So that's all the measurements on that. So let's get started with it. All right, we're going to use, you can make 2 out of an 8.5 by 11. And this piece is 4.5 by 8.5. And then you are going to mat it. You need 4 pieces that are 1 3/8 by 1 7/8. And then 2 pieces that are 1 by 1 7/8. And then this is for the sentiment. And I'm using the sentiment from the Cutest Crew. This is another new bundle that we have. It's this one right here. Isn't this so stinking adorable? I'm just using the sentiment, but I am definitely using this. I love the little doggies. I love the birds. I love them all. They're just so adorable. And there's so many cute things in here. It also comes with the dies, which you save 10% when you get the dies with it. And there's a bunch of really cute dies in this one. All right, that is it right there. So let's get started. Let's just stamp our sentiment. And this is quick and easy day. So this is going to be quick and easy, y'all. All right, so we are going to stamp it with some Misty Moonlight. This is Misty Moonlight here, and also the colors in the designer series paper. So we're going to stamp this on here. I'm going to make sure I get it right where it needs to be. And there's our sentiment. And now we're going to make our mini milk carton box. So what you're going to do for this is we are going to score it on the 8.5 inch side, and we are going to start scoring it at 1/2, 2.5, 4.5, and 6.5. And then on the 4.5 inch side, you're going to do it at 1/2, 1 3/4, and 3 1/4. That's it, y'all. I hope you can see it on this Misty Moonlight. It is kind of a dark paper, but I think you can see it. All right, we are going to cut this, and so this is the bottom right here. This 1/2 inch is the top, and we're just going to cut this bottom piece off here. And then we're going to cut into these on the bottom here, and I'm going to just cut a little from each side of that score mark. Just to make it easier to fold in, and we won't have any overlapping. And then we have to score the top part. So that's all the cutting we're doing on this. And then we need to mark the top here. You're only going to mark 2 of these. This one right here on the end, and then this one right here. We are going to mark those both at the top at 1 inch because it's half of the 2. And I'm just using my little stylus here. And then we're just going to score down to this corner. Make sure you get it to the corner, and then on this one to this corner. It's going to be an upside down V. These are really easy, y'all, and this one's so stinking adorable. It's so small. But you can fit a good amount of chocolates in here. You can put Easter eggs in here if you want to use it for Easter, or you can make it for a birthday and just put any kind of chocolate in there, or any little gummies, anything like that. So let's sharpen all these score marks. So this one's going to go this way, and then the other ones are going to go the opposite way. So you can see how quick these can be to make. I'm just going to sharpen all these score marks. And then on these pointed ones, we are just going to fold it back and sharpen those too. Those are important to sharpen. So just fold it on that little score mark that you made and sharpen that. And that is it, just like that. So now we're ready to put it together. So I'm going to add some of my adhesive here on this little glue tab. And we are going to just put those together. And now where your little folds are right here, you want the front to be the flat side. So you'll put these in here, and then we'll just add some adhesive to the bottom. Just like, whoop. Make sure it's nice and square too. Let me get my bone folder. This one's so good for this. And then you're just going to squeeze it, and it goes together really easily, but look how cute that is. You can put a little clip, like I said, on the top here, but we're going to put a bow, but first we're going to mat it. So let's get our matting paper. Everything will be in the inspiration sheet on my blog at stampingwithamora.com. All the measurements and the supplies that I used for this project. So these are all going to go on the bottom. I think this thing's running out because it's been giving me a little bit of a trouble here. I think it's about empty. It doesn't hold a whole lot. I have another one I can use. Just going to grab my seal. I did get my seal. The plus is the one that sometimes I want to pull my hair out with it, but the seal works really good. That wants to stick to me. But isn't that little gingham so cute? And then we're going to just put on the front and back, we're going to put the flowered one. I love when things coordinate, and that's what I love about Stampin' Up! All their products coordinate. Everything down to the blends and everything, cardstock, ribbon, everything coordinates. No thinking about it. Well, I can't say there's no thinking, but you can definitely find things that match, and the colors are all very coordinated. All right, so I'm going to just wrap this around here, and we're going to tie a bow. And this ribbon is it's got the midnight, Misty Moonlight and the white together in a package. But like I said, it'll all be linked in the description. Okay, phew. I struggled with the bow a little bit, y'all, but we got it. All right, so now we're just gonna add our little sentiment here. I use my seal because that one ran out. And we're gonna just put the sentiment here. But if you do the birthday sentiment off that, you can just hang it right here, or anything like that. But here you have it. Here is the other one. Aren't they so cute though? They're really little. But you can fit a good amount of candy in this little space right here. But I love milk carton boxes. They're so cute. I've done a lot of different sizes, but I think this one may be the littlest one I've done, but it's adorable. I hope you enjoy it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.